come alive. Let me drive.
A public service announcement brought to you by the U.S. Department of Transportation, RAD, the National Association of Broadcasters, and the Ad Council.
Please don't drink it down. It's not funny. To the weekend.
All right, here we go. Back to the conversation with Dr. Ken Cronhaus. I'm Doug Steffen. Welcome in to Good Day Health. Dr. Ken is an expert in most every area of the science of medicine and is a scientist and still does lots of research with his patients. 888-553-7536. Let him put his research background together and help you out. Here's Brett in Louisiana. Brett, you have a question for Dr. Ken. We're happy to have you on so that we can help you out, hopefully. Go ahead, sir.
Thank you, sir. Dr. Ken, I was recently put on a blood pressure medication called losartan. It's in addition to 0.6 clonidine and 7550 maxide triamterene. The losartan's at 100 milligrams. I pay cash for my prescriptions, and this losartan is a couple of bucks per pill. I was wondering if you knew of something that is older that would do the same thing, because my new physician seems to strictly prescribe the newer medications, which are, of course, more expensive. Thank you, sir.
Hold on, Brett. So you have high blood pressure, and you're on losartan.
They also have some very good cameras in that range, and the Sony lenses are excellent. The 85,000 is about $450, so that would be another good one.
Okay.
So you know, the truth is the cameras are good these days. There's nothing wrong with a $500 digital SLR. They're pretty darn excellent. They're as good as the state-of-the-art cameras were a few years ago.
Yeah.
So I would say the Nikon D3300, and I see it online for $500. Don't forget you want a lens and memory. And,
all right.
And then another one that's great is the Sony Alpha, the NEX. I think the 4500 is in your price range, but they have you know a variety of prices, and so you just kind of pick the one that's the best. The Sony's become the go-to company for digital photography, I think.
Yeah.
What do you shoot? What kind of photography do you like to do?
I do mainly just videos. I like doing like outside mainly, not like in a studio outside.
If you're just doing videos, maybe a digital SLR is not the most cost effective for you. You don't want to do stills at all?
Yeah, I'll do stills, but I'm mainly focusing on just video.
Okay. Because you can get a video camera for a lot less. But the nice thing about using a digital SLR or DSLR for video is you can change lens as your budget increases. You get a paper route or something, you can get better lenses, a variety of lenses that give you more capabilities than just a standard camcorder.
Yeah.
You're not jumping off of roofs into pools or anything like that, right?
No.
Oh, good.
Like I already have a stabilizer for my iPod, so mainly like.
You're serious?
Yeah.
Yeah. Most smartphones now actually take we were talking about the Galaxy S6, their new version of the Galaxy phones, and certainly the iPhone 6 both take excellent stills and video. So if your folks are going to get you a smartphone, and you're getting to that age where it's probably time if you don't have one already, that would be another, say, hey, Mom and Dad, just get me a smartphone.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, you can get 1080p video out of any smartphone these days. So those are good choices, too. I'll tell you, I think photography is the greatest hobby. And I encourage you. I mean, this is great. 12 years old, you start now. By the time you're 15, you'll be a master. Shane, Defiance, Ohio. Hi, Shane. Leo Laporte, the tech guy.
Hi, what are you doing? I got a question about iPhone 6 Plus.
Yeah.
And I know about that. I'm legally blind.
Mm-hmm.
I know about that accessibility stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But when I increase the font or the font size or whatever, on Facebook it stayed at 10.
Isn't that frustrating?
Yes, and it never used to happen.
Is that in the Facebook app?
Yes.
Yeah, see, so...
It used to go to landscape mode, now it doesn't.
Yeah, that's Facebook. An app doesn't have to honor the accessibility settings for the rest of the phone. The accessibility settings on the iPhone certainly change the operating system, but the apps decide what to do on their own.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess that Facebook has forgotten that there may be a large segment of the population that would like a bigger font than 10 point. You don't have to be legally blind to want a bigger font. I always set my font
I know
bigger.
it.
Yeah. So you have enough vision that you could see it if the font's big enough.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm coming from Android, and it's frustrating.
Yeah, isn't it? Yeah. On the other hand, accessibility features on the iPhone are really great. The screen reader, they've done a nice job. It is a little frustrating, though, and I'm surprised, frankly, that you can't, in the accessibility settings, override every app's settings and say, look, I don't care what the app says. Yeah. And it used to do that?
Yes.
And it now does it in the latest iOS. Or is it maybe an update to Facebook to do that?
Maybe Facebook is their app.
You can use screen magnifiers on the iPhone.
Yeah, I found that, but that's kind of kludgy.
It's a pain in the butt, huh?
Yes.
Facebook does have an alternative app you might check out that is easier to read. Yeah, it's called Paper. They don't publicize it anymore, but it's still out. It's called Paper. It gives you all the same content, but kind of in a more magazine-y format, and I'm pretty sure you can make the... Pardon me?
Like Flipboard does?
Yeah, kind of, but it's, so yeah, you see all the images, you see the posts of your friends and stuff. Paper. It's not designed to replace the Facebook app, but just to give you a different interface into it, and I like it. Okay. I actually really like Paper, so take a look, and maybe, that is, as I remember, a lot more legible. It's also a lot less cluttered. You know, Facebook's funny this way.
Right.
Yeah, they put all these apps, and then they kind of just, that's it, we're done. And they don't update them. Paper's a great app.
Well, thank you.
Thanks for the call. I appreciate it. Leo Laporte, the Tech Guy, 8888. Ask Leo. The phone number. The website, I should mention, is techguylabs.com. And if you go to the website, we've got all the answers to all the questions. Even as I speak, James is writing that all down and putting it up there. After the show, we'll get audio and video from the show up there, and your comments. It's a big part of it. If you have a suggestion, for instance, on a way to make Facebook more legible on an iPhone, please go to techguylabs.com and add that comment. It's free. There's no sign up. I don't want your email address. No charge. It's just wide open. So please, techguylabs.com. Leo Laporte, the Tech Guy. I need a cigarette. Christ, he loves you. All right, I'm taking this thing off. It's for most businesses and households, this time of year can be summed up in 2 words: tax season. Oh, boy. One more picture that you saved all your receipts, statements, and other important tax documents from last year. Make sure they're backed up and protected with Carbonite. Visit Carbonite.com today and get 2 free bonus months when you use my name, Leo, as the promo code. Carbonite uses the latest technology to back up all your business files to the cloud automatically and securely,
and it could do the same
The
thing.
nice
as
thing
your
about this here is
photos,
you don't have to
music, and yes, tax records. We use Carbonite here in the studio to keep our files protected. I use it at home. So do more than 1.5 million customers. Oh, wait a minute. William Shatner is not going to attend Leonard Nimoy's funeral because of a previous commitment? I thought they were buddies.
That's
That can't be true.
previous commitment, schmevious commitment.
Yeah, that can't be true.
You break it.
Yeah, that's not. Somebody
Hello?
dies. Everybody understands. I gotta go to
Sí, con él.
Spock's funeral.
Hello.
Hello.